Here's a fun fact. Horror is one of the most watched movie genres in the U.S. So to help get us in the spooky spirit this morning, we're going to take a look at some of the most popular scary movies. Let's bring in the expert, Erik Davis. He's the managing editor at Fandango. He joins us now with the latest and also just the greatest generally when it comes to horror movies. Erik, good morning. Always great to have you with us. This is so exciting. Tomorrow's Halloween. Let's start with new horror movies, things that are out in theaters right now. What are fans loving?
Yeah, so I'm going to recommend Smile 2. This is a follow-up to the hit horror film Smile, and it's a bit of an unexpected sequel in that it doesn't just play the hits of the first one. Also, it's very scary. I believe that's why it's certified fresh at Rotten Tomatoes right now. Coming out next week is a film called Heretic, starring Hugh Grant, which is a bit of a religious-themed psychological thriller, very different. We don't normally get that. And I should mention, if you're looking to save some money going to the movies this Halloween because you spent it all on the candy and the costumes, you get 2 free movie tickets right now if you sign up for Fandango's new subscription program, Fan Club.
There you go. They're talking about deals just a second ago. Love it. What about streaming? Let's say you really want to save money, just stay at home. Which scary movies are generating the most buzz that you can watch there?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you to do what I just did with my family. We did a binge of Beetlejuice and Beetlejuice. The sequel is now available to watch at home. My daughter will only watch horror movies starring Jenna Ortega, and so that's why we did that one. Also, Speak No Evil is a really great psychological thriller starring James McAvoy. That is a bit of a slow burn. Highly recommend. And The Substance, if you've been hearing a lot about that Demi Moore horror movie, it's a body horror film. Really well done. I think it's one of Demi Moore's best roles of her career. Could even be an awards contender.
Wow, an awards contender. I have heard that quite a bit about that. I think that might be my watch tomorrow. Okay, let's though talk about classics. Are there any old horror movies that maybe are being re-released or are back in the conversation right now for this season in theaters?
Yeah, there's a couple of them out there. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is celebrating its 50th anniversary, so that's out. You also have Hocus Pocus. But I'll be honest with you, Savannah, I'm going with The Nightmare Before Christmas. I love this film. The music, the story is really lovely. Also, it makes you kind of get in the spirit of Halloween, but it also tees up Christmas, too, which we're all going to be talking about nonstop coming November 1st. So I'm going to say watch The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay. Oh, I love that plan. And obviously, Hocus Pocus was on the screen, a must-see. I completely agree. Starting Friday is Christmas time, by the way, so I love that you're on that train. I know you've said that indie horror is having a moment this year. What exactly classifies a scary movie as an indie, and what are your favorites?
Yeah, I'm looking at the budget. Like, I look at a film like Terrifier 3, which is in theaters right now, made for a couple of $1 million, and it's doing really well because it has a really large fan base. You look at a film like Longlegs, which came out over the summer starring Nicolas Cage, or Strange Darling, which is another film that a lot of people are buzzing about. You know, and that's why I think horror is so popular right now, is because you can make films for a very low budget that are super scary. The original Halloween, shoestring budget, one of the scariest movies of all time, and then you can make a lot of profit on it at the box office. And that's why I think horror is one of the more versatile genres right now, and it's a good place to invest as well in that genre.
Love it. Since tomorrow is Halloween, this year's most popular costume was inspired by Beetlejuice. That there is our senior producer, Anna, and that next to her is her husband, Chandler, our fabulous editor, shooter, all the things, though you can't tell it's Chandler. Which character took this top spot here? Because it's not the man himself, Beetlejuice.
Yeah, it's the Bob, right?
Yeah.
The tiny
it's the
head.
Chandler one, yes.
Yeah, you know, and that was a character that sort of had a little blink and you miss it moment in the first one, but is a really big character in the second Beetlejuice film, and now it has a costume. And so, of course, it's one of the more popular films that came out this fall. There's a costume there for it, and it does not surprise me to see the Bobs as a popular Halloween costume.
Chandler killed it. I love it so much. Chandler killed it. No pun intended. Erik Davis, thank you very much. Wonderful to have you with us, and happy Halloween and Merry almost Christmas, I guess.
Happy Halloween, Savannah.